welcome to the 4th annual.
Pretty sure it's 4.
Do I like to call it roasting or reviewing?
It's officially reviewing.
But
we'll see where it goes.
We tend to roast it a little bit.
But it's on them.
Yeah, it is.
Whether it's a review or a roast, it's on them.
Every year, at the end of the year, Jeremy and Jamie come out to visit for our, I call it second Christmas.
Yes.
There's Christmas, and then there's a few days, and then Jamie and Jeremy come out, and we do our friend Christmas out here, and have New Year's and all that. Yeah. And around that time, this actually came out on, this article came out on 12/30/23, and it is now a New Year.
In classic form, it came out at what, 7:45
in the morning.
This was essentially some hack writer turning in their work.
At the last minute.
Yeah, at the last minute.
That's not necessarily true, but anyway, it went up at 7:45 a.m. on 12/30/23. I always find a winter makeup trends of 2024, whatever. The first one was 2020. Like you said, it was, first one we did was 2020, and Jamie was in that one, and we filmed it downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the links to the last few years in the description box if you want to go laugh at them and see how far we've come since then.
Yeah.
Now look at us sitting here looking professional with laptops and stuff. It depends on where we look for these. We look for these articles, and this is from Byrdie.com this year. We have done them from Harper's Bazaar.
Yeah.
We've done
Cosmo
Cosmo was the first one. And I kind of like pick and choose like which ones, because some of them are very repetitive. These winter makeup trend things. Yeah. And I look for ones that... Which we didn't
know until we really started to kind of pay attention to this, but...
Yep, so this is from Byrdie, Byrdie.com, which I tend to read a lot of their stuff. It's interesting. It's skin, makeup, hair, nails, style, news, what to buy, health, and wellness about us. So it says confidence, community, and joy. So it's kind of like a beauty website. They review things. Yeah. Anyway, so this is called 2024's biggest winter trends: frosty eyes, blurred lips, and more. The holiday season's come to an end. Now what? It's natural to feel bummed out after 2 months of hustle and bustle. If you lived in a colder climate, winter weather can feel... Okay, first of all, it's been like 50 degrees here. Yeah. So I'm not bummed out. It hasn't been cold. I've been outside in shorts. I was outside in shorts on Christmas Day. Yeah. It was like 55 degrees here Christmas Day. So the winter blues have not really...
This was written by AI.
Yeah. Winter beauty stands out because it's a great way to wear impactful looks by playing with textures versus colors.
I probably agree with that. Yeah.
Okay, so it says below...
So number 1.
Well, wait. Below, discover the biggest and best winter makeup trends for January and beyond, straight from the pros. Oh, Neen Founder did the first one. Okay, you don't know who Neen is because you hate TikTok.
I do.
Neen is a new company. So Janine Lobel, celebrity makeup artist and Neen Founder. So Neen is all over TikTok, and they're like the new big brand that I will... Am I buying? No, because I'm done just buying every new brand.
All right. Already I can tell.
Jeremy's going to need a drink. Okay. And one thing I always say as a caveat to these lists... Okay, I don't care if it's Cosmo... Allure did one too. Yeah. We almost did the Allure list, but it was like...
Yeah, I think
there were a lot of there were a lot of similarities. Yeah. Now, the things I will tell you, when you guys see, and this is from me being former makeup artist, like knowing brands and all this shit.
Sure.
If you think that these brands and makeup artists and companies are not buying ads with these magazines to get put in their winter trends lists, like number 1, Janine Lobel is doing the number 1 winter 2024 thingy here. I'm like, okay, that right there is sus, because she's all over TikTok. It's like one of the biggest new brands that everybody's talking about. And the very first one on the list is the founder of Neen Founder talking about this. So this is Frosty Face, which I do like this. I do like the frosty winter face thing. Yeah. Look out your window for makeup inspo. Get creative. What? Because it's green and warm here. Textures and colors reminiscent of icy winter mornings. It's cold and frosty, playing with motifs like snow, ice, sparkles. We're here for it.
Right.
Inspired by cold, crisp tones of snow and ice, capturing season's essence. Think Elsa chic with icy colors on face like silvers, pale blues, and frosty pinks. It's all about
Yeah.
highlighter.
I
and
feel
then
like this was like a very late '90s, very early 2000s thing too.
oh yeah, it was
Remember
all
when
silver.
they were? It
the
was
silver,
all silver.
Everything was all
and
silver.
And this like
yeah.
baby blue everything.
the blue,
baby
the
blue
pink,
nail
frosted
polish,
pink.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, everything comes. Nothing is new. Nothing is completely never been done before.
Right.
Says for cheeks, think post blizzard glow. TikTok, I'm cold trend. Oh God. Okay. Super poppy pink is great. Look like you've been caught in a storm. And of course, like all of the stuff that they're referencing for this look is from Neem Beauty. And I'm like, really? Okay.
Yeah,
anyway, so that's the
that's
first
sus.
one.
Yeah.
It is sus, but
that's,
every one of these,
that's
every
cheap,
one of these
yeah.
lists does that, and it really makes me go, who is creating the trends?
Yeah.
It's companies saying this is what's hot.
Yeah,
it's like a company telling you what you should be wearing. Somewhere they were sitting around a conference table in the summer, going, "What do we want to push?"
And this cold girl trend is just isn't this just the same thing as wasn't there a trend like
a couple
this?
years ago?
It was last
Remember,
year.
it was it was the blush across your nose.
Yeah.
Look
yeah.
at yeah.
And that's exactly what this is.
Saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I love roasting these kind of every year
calling
because
bullshit on this.
Yeah.
Or low effort bullshit.
Well, it's like every year they come out with all these. This is what's in. This is why I say we're kind of reviewing / roasting these. And if you like them, cool, do them.
Yeah,
whatever makes you happy.
Because obviously
But
they're happening anyways. But what we're calling out right now is just the industry cloppity clop.
The industry wants to sell a certain thing, and they're telling you what the trend is. Go make your own trend, is what I say. Like, wear what makes you. You know what?
Or do this one.
My trend's going to be Halloween colors in January.
Yeah.
I mean, who's to say, like,
Yeah.
And
I mean,
their bottom line is they want to sell their products.
Yeah.
So
And
they're like, hey, we got this frosty highlighter we want to push. Let's say winter makeup.
Some
whatever.
of this too, I wonder,
So-
like, how much of this is just like them trying to actually intellectually define something that's just kind of random anyways.
Yeah.
That just kind of,
Well, like we always say, this is the fourth time we've done this, I guess. So we're seeing a pattern after 4 years now, this pattern of every year, it's so many of these are so similar to the years before. Okay, Lady in Red, number 2.
All right, Lady in Red.
Lady in Red. Red is the go-to accent color du jour. No signs of slowing down, especially pre-Valentine's Day. Surprise! They say that every year.
And there was a big red lips one last year
yep.
too.
Ditch your lip gloss in favor of bright, vibrant red, kissable red lipstick, Maybelline Superstay Vinyl, and Red Hot. Remember the vinyl lip trend?
Yes,
was 2
that's
years
what
ago,
it was.
the vinyl
No,
lip
that was
trend,
last
the
year.
vinyl
The
lips.
vinyl lips was last year.
Are you sure? Okay.
But it doesn't matter because there was one last year that was just like it. Yeah. So, anyways,
vinyl lip trend. It was,
oh wait, okay. So yeah.
You know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to do a video where we pull up the trends from the last 4 years and find the crossover.
We'll do that on our 5th. We'll do that next year. It'll be the 5th anniversary one.
5th anniversary. And we're going to have one of those charts on the wall with the strings going between them with the thumbtacks. Yeah. And we're going to be like, I see what you're doing, industry. Okay, number 3. Now, this is interesting.
Hold on. Let's real quick.
Red.
The red, let's give it its due.
Surprise,
Lady in Red, surprise. Obviously, yes, red lips are a way to get attention.
But how is that a makeup trend?
Right.
Red lips have been a classic since Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, what else do they say?
Red lips can't be a trend,
bright,
people.
vibrant instead. Perfect kissable red lipstick. Somebody says says $13 hot summer sell. Shine warm. We have red shine with warm tone, vibrant, but still gives you the high shine. Explain. Not a lot of
reason why it's a trend.
Yeah,
just trying to sell their red
lot
lipstick.
of like what supporting features you would do. As a matter of fact, like literally a third of this is where to buy all the stuff involved. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. This is almost like purchased content kind of thing. It's like this is thinly veiled advertising by all these brands saying these are our trends.
Yeah.
But that's what it is every year with these lists. But I want people to know, like, these trend lists
I felt
are
like the Cosmo ones, at the very least, did like a little bit of work on them with like talking about supporting.
Cosmo was pretty good at like coming up with like, these are the, you know what Cosmo referenced? Was, I think it was the Cosmo list was when Euphoria came out. And Cosmo was much more into, and some of the other ones too, they were much more into like, these are the shows that have, there's like the Bridgerton makeup. And there was like, you know, and then they talked about Euphoria influeing all the sparkly, glittery stuff. You know, and the, you know, stuff like that. So, and glitter coming back because of Euphoria, the show being on.
Right.
They referenced like, remember last year was Wednesday. Remember there was the girl who looked like, last year it was the Wednesday makeup, and it was the berry lips and the kind of like soft gothy kind of. So at least those are culturally referencing. These are shows and stuff. It's not just a bunch of brands going on.
Yeah, and this is like, and I'm not going to show it. You can look it up for yourself. But like, if you're looking at this thing, it's like literally a third of this content is links.
Clickable links to buy all the stuff to do this trend. So, okay, so can we go to the next one? Because this is going to get way too long. There's 10 of these.
Yeah, all right. Mood makeup,
which is
I like
basically
it.
10 commercials. I like the mood.
Yeah,
okay, let's read what mood makeup is. Donnie Davy, Half Magic co-founder, head makeup artist on Euphoria. Oh my God. Lives in California where there's sun year-round. She creates her own winter mood via makeup. A dark lip transforms me into a sort of witchier version. Adding sparkle on my eyes brings a little joyful balance. It's fun to go a little inward during winter and go to a darker place. She called this joyfully moody. Dewy skin, glittery eyes, lots of mascara, vampy dark lip. I like that. I actually like that. Like, and it's a cool like blend too. It's like kind of like pretty soft eye makeup with a moody darker lip. So it's kind of like that playing with like balance. Now that I like. I don't hate this.
And let me tell you something, guys. Guys would like it too.
Yeah.
This isn't just.
It's like a
makeup industry. Lottie, you know, circle.
And it makes, but that's reasoning. Fun to go inward during the winter, go to a darker place, but it keeps it joyfully moody with dewy skin, glittery eyes, lots of mascara, and a
it's the kind of the classic theatrical eyes with some sort of simple lip thing.
Well, it's a vampy, darker lip.
Yeah.
With like kind of a,
but that is simple.
A sparkly, yeah. Okay, so I like it. I actually like that one, and I don't disapprove of the reasoning. Makes sense. It's not like, hey, we want to sell a lot of this red vinyl lip product, so red vinyl lips are in. Yeah. No, you know what? Well,
at least it's actually good looking. You know,
it is pretty too. I like the cheeks in this one. I like the color on the cheeks. I think it's nice. Okay, next one, number 4, Pink Frost.
No, I feel like this is kind of a rehash.
This is the exact same thing as that one that had the blush over the nose. It was called Windburn. It was like the Windburned look or whatever. That was a year or two ago. I forget. It's all blurring together. Yeah. If you load it up on the blush as part of the TikTok I'm Cold trend last year. Yeah. That was it. The blush, and it was across the nose. I was like, I don't know about that. This trend is about adding a sophisticated edge to Cool Girl with the addition of black to emphasize shape and structure. Basically, what they did was they took the Cold Girl trend of the rosy, reddish, more red, more extreme, like blush across the face thing. Right. They made it pink and frosty, and then they added a little bit more definition with like the eyeliner kind of thing. Well, it's like, meh, you know, it's all right. It strikes me as way more of, I know what they're saying, pink frost, like as a wintry thing. It's really striking me more as a spring.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of, I'm going to go ahead and cross-reference this to
last year.
This is 2020, our original
year.
Yeah, okay. And to show you how kind of slow this stuff moves. This
purple eyeshadow from 2020.
Because even though this was specifically referencing the purple eyeshadow, you can see how it's the same stuff.
Oh my god! Yeah, it's almost the
same stuff. You know. Yep. Combined with kind of this with this right here, this
Which one is it?
the monotone makeup
Oh,
trend.
because Pink Frost is monotone.
Yep, look
You're
at
doing
that
all
monotone.
Pink Frost. Yep.
Yep.
Pink lip, pink
Yep.
eyeshadow, pink highlighter, pink blush. Yeah, and like I said,
Then
nothing.
and then you go back. There's the vamp look.
Yep,
That was
the vampy lip, like the moody
yeah,
makeup. Yep. Yeah, they're just kind of like changing them ever so slightly, but they're all not that different. Okay, so the next one, and this one, do you remember what this is? Number 5, soft ombre lips. Ombre lip look has been trending on TikTok, for years now. Soft diffused version. I like that this is a soft diffused ombre, so that makes it a little different. Deepest point of the lip color begins at the inner part, and then you buff it out at the edges. Dreaming leaves lips looking really full. So,
it's reverse. It's like reverse line. Lip line.
But do you remember the popsicle lip that we did? I remember that one.
Yeah.
That it looked like you were eating a popsicle. And it was really soft and blown out. That's what this is, only with an ombre.
Right.
Yep. So, I mean, this is the popsicle lip was almost exactly like this, but it was darker because it's like it looked like you ate a popsicle and then it kind of blew out around the edges. That's what this reminds me of. I don't hate it. I mean, they're but it's almost the same thing again. It's like, and this one, I don't even know what to say about this one. I can roast the crap out of this one. So number 6 is statement eyeliner.
Right.
What did we just talk? What did we have before? Graphic eyeliner.
Oh, right, yeah.
Remember the graphic eyeliner? And it was like the blue. It was, I think the one that the picture was actually like a blue wing.
Right.
All the crazy different. Yeah, it's statement eyeliner. I mean,
well, there's always that. And what's so funny too is that once again, kind of going back to years past, there's always been some sort of neon eyeliner look or something, and all of them have been a statement eyeliner.
They're all statement.
This one's
eyeliner.
only different because it's just kind of like the emo look.
It says eyes are big this winter. Yeah, they say that every year. Expect eyeliners to be a major statement. Yeah, they said that when the graphic eyeliner trend happened too.
Okay, but
strength of this look comes from lining both upper and lower, creating a shape that works for your eyes. Blackberry, muted black, and deep mahogany shades for a fun change from basic browns and blacks. Draw on thick wings, waterliner, exaggerated cat eyes. It's all fair game. So basically, do anything.
Yeah, go. Yeah, exactly.
So basically, do anything with a lot of eyeliner, and that's a trend.
I will say
that's a nice eyeliner.
I like the cat eye thing as much as it's seemingly such just like a low effort type of thing to do. Yeah. It goes so far. From a guy's point of view,
it's a classic.
From a guy's point of view, it goes so far. Again, I don't know why guys like cat eyes so much, but
it's
we
a
do.
classic. It's 1950s, Marilyn Monroe and Audrey Hepburn.
From a guy's point of view, it is the single greatest thing that you can do makeup wise.
It's simple. If you're going on a date, do like a nice lip and a nice cat eye.
False eyelashes, yuck city. Caked on like metallic makeup or anything like that.
Very guys, I've noticed guys do not seem to like very textured makeup.
No.
In fact, remember last year? I think it was last year, the one you hated with the pearls stuck to her eyes.
God,
and you said it looked like she had some kind of disease and things growing, like warts and things growing on her eyes because she had all these like pearls stuck to it.
It looks wrong. You react to it like you don't.
Yeah, you said it like you went, "Ooh, what is stuck to your?" There's something right there. Let me just get that off of you. Like you got something here.
But if you're gonna do anything,
I've
like
never
a nice little like eyeliner, like nice little wings or something like that, are gonna really, it's gonna go the farthest as far as.
But that's what cracks me up. Is so far we've had the red lips and that like statement eyeliner, but they're saying they're trends. But I say they're classics that never go out of style.
Friggin' wing eyeliner is a trend. Show me one makeup trend from the past 4 years that we've done that hasn't had a wing included
and statement eyeliner. Yep, everyone has had that. Okay, so number 7, jewel toned eyes. If frosty finishes aren't your thing, lean into rich, vibrant, jewel-like shades. Sapphire, emerald, and ruby play well with icy whites and grays and winter wardrobe. I've seen a lot of brands compliment burgundy shades in their collections with emerald and midnight blue mascaras and eyeliners. Easy way to add variety and fun in dark and cold months. We did have one, I can't remember when it was, but we did have something that was jewel-toned something. And I can't remember what year it was. But it was like the rich jewel tone, and it was called something. It was gem tones or gemstone shades or something. So that's not new either. But go for it. It is a good winter thing. Like that's probably one of my favorite things in the winter is like the sapphire, emerald, and ruby type of things. Like those, because you really don't want to wear like dark, rich jewel tones in the summer. It's like, ooh, nobody wants to go to the beach or go out wearing like this dark, heavy stuff. Plus, the other reason, I don't know, I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this, and this is, you're going to be like, I don't care. But from a makeup artist standpoint, because the daylight is shorter, and, we only get 5 hours of daylight before it's dark out at 4:15 in the afternoon. You can do more dramatic makeup and wear jewel tones and heavier makeup because it's darker in the winter. And I said this when I was going out, I did some makeup and I was going out to dinner or something. And I said, oh, it was the mulled wine one in the evening. Yeah. I said, you can do deeper, richer, more dramatic makeup when it's dark. Yeah. Because if you don't, you can't see it. It's like stage makeup almost. Yeah. You want to do like a little more dramatic. Right. And in the winter, you're in the dark more. Like if you're going out to dinner at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, at least where I am on the East Coast, it's already dark out. Right. You can get away with wearing really dark makeup. Now, if you do that same exact dark makeup in the summer, when it doesn't get dark till 9 at night, you look a little clowny. Right. You look a little overdressed with your makeup. Yeah. If you go out in the summer with full-on jewel tone and dark lips to dinner at 5 o'clock in the afternoon in the summer, it's like, whoa, where are you going? It's like too much. Unless, disregard all this if you're a goth or you like, crazy theatrical makeup like I do. Sure. But, I'll wear that stuff anytime. But for the normies out there and the people who don't want to go out looking like having everybody go, yeah. Why are you wearing that? Or even when you're going out with your significant other or whatever, and it's somebody, my husband doesn't care. I go out with him with no makeup on. But if I do makeup, he's like, you look really pretty. But he's not going to notice if I do some over-the-top makeup. All he notices is, oh, you're wearing some makeup. You look pretty. He's not like, you're wearing the jewel-toned eyeshadow that's on trend this year. He doesn't freaking care.
Obviously none of this is made for actual guys, too.
And that's the thing, who are you... but the thing, too, is, okay, if it makes you happy and you feel good, awesome. Yeah. But I've always said this, don't follow trends just to follow trends.
And then some of these are perfectly fine looking makeup ideas. Yeah. What I think I'm trying to point out is how absurd some of absurd fashion journalism is.
Yeah. That's I think our point of doing these is sometimes the journalism that goes with selling these trends is like, what are you talking about?
Because it's not even about makeup culture. Obviously, makeup exists. Yeah, people are gonna wear it. People are whether they do it for guys, whether they do it for other women, whether they do whatever the reason is, makeup is a thing. Yep. But it's the absurdity sometimes of makeup journalism, of fashion journalism.
Trying to sell you that a statement eye and a red lip is like a trend.
No, so this next one. We 100% was there not some other dewy look that and
the dewy skin look.
If you go back, I was looking it up. That's why I was on my phone because I was trying to find out.
He's looking up our past years.
So I was trying to find out other ones that we've reviewed. And I swear, there was this dewy skin.
It was dewy skin.
Dewy skin.
Yep, dewy skin either last year or the year before. But this is, wait for it, Dewy Gold. Dewey Gold?
Dewey?
Is that a guy?
Yeah.
Dewey Gold.
Dewey
I think
Gold.
I know Dewey Gold. I think he's a banker in town. Anyway, Dewey Gold. Feeling the chill, warm up with shades of gold. Okay, so they go frosty face, number one. Wear all silvers and blues, and then they go number 8, dewy gold, warm up and do all gold. Well, make up your mind.
Yeah.
So basically, it's anything goes.
Yeah.
Is silver the trend or is gold the trend? Because they're saying number 1 was frosty face, number 8 is dewy gold. Are you seeing what we're talking about? The absurdity of like, so you could, and I'm saying that because right now I have frosty face pulled up right here, but on my laptop right here, dewy gold is up, and I'm just noticing these side by side, kind of the absurdity of frosty face and dewy gold, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. Isn't that like contradicting each other?
So I'm going to go ahead and say, from a guy's standpoint,
I like the dewy gold though.
Well, you do from a guy's standpoint. This is that kind of greasy look that I don't like.
That you don't like the dewy.
Yeah.
I remember you saying you don't like that dewy stuff.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
Where you look like if you touch the person, they're going to be slippery.
Yeah.
Like they have like suntanning oil on.
Yeah.
You know, like you're going to get it on your hand.
It's just not as.
Like,
yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Anyway, it says feeling the chill warmth with shades of gold. Gold tones bring much needed warmth to the skin. You can look dull in the winter due to lack of sunlight. Okay, well then why are you doing a frosty face?
Right.
Why was frosty face number 1? Because then you're telling people play off of the snow and ice. Think, let me go back to number 1. Let's see where this is clashing.
Yeah.
Number 1, go back to the beginning of this video, frosty face. Quote, think Elsa chic with icy colors on the face like silvers, pale blues, and frosty pinks. Then we go to number 8, think warm golden hues that give off a radiant sun-kissed glow.
I guess you can just do whatever the hell you want.
Do whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and you know what?
Everything's in style.
You know what? For summertime, do frosty face. Bring some cool skin tones.
It's really hot
to
in
an
the
otherwise
summer.
hot. Yeah.
Let's do frosty face in the summer because you got to cool off. Think air condition. I'm calling it my summer trend of 2024. You heard it. Air conditioned makeup. Air conditioning makeup. Frosty air conditioned makeup.
Cool.
It's hot outside. You want to cool off. We're calling it air conditioning chic.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, they just completely contradicted themselves with number 1 and number 8.
Oh, well.
Okay, anyway.
That's their prerogative.
Yeah, but I will say this, okay, again, from a retired makeup artist standpoint, if you have olive tone skin, do not do frosty face. No. You're going to look like something's wrong with you.
I'll say this from a guy's standpoint. If you got olive tone skin, don't do anything to your face.
Yeah, just like enhance it and don't try to do a lot of this. Like the gold could be weird. Although the gold with olive skin tone, if you do it right, it can be pretty. I'd say of the two, if you have darker skin, olive tone skin, you have to stay with warm, cool with cool.
I love it.
I can much better pull off frosty face than I can the gold. I can kind of pull off the gold a little bit. It's not terrible, but it doesn't feel like me. And I always say that about wearing brown and neutrals. Right. It doesn't feel like me. Because if you don't know how to figure this out, by the way, little lesson, simplest makeup lesson you'll ever learn. People go, I don't know if I should wear silver or gold. What color jewelry do you like? What color jewelry do you wear and what looks good on you? If you wear all gold...
insider stuff right there, yeah.
I used to tell people this in the salon when they would say, I don't know what colors to wear. I don't know what season am I? Remember that? What season are you? Are you a summer? Are you a fall? Are you a winter? Well, winter was like cool tones. And so we would always say, well, what jewelry are you wearing right now? If you're a person who tries to wear silver jewelry and it looks like crap on your skin and it feels weird, then go with the, what do we call it? Dewy gold. If you look terrible in silver, gold jewelry and it feels weird on you and gold jewelry clashes with your skin, you're a frosty face chick.
Yeah.
But anyway, so a lot of times the easiest way to tell with the makeup shades, should you wear warm or cool, is what jewelry do you wear?
Yeah.
That's like color shades, 101 thing. And that's what I always told people in the salon. I'm like, you're wearing all gold jewelry. How do you feel when you wear silver jewelry? They're like, I feel terrible. I go, how do you feel when you put white and blue eyeshadow on? They're like, oh, it looks hideous. I go, yeah, stick to warm tones.
How about copper jewelry?
Copper is warm. Copper is, it's got red base, red and gold. I mean, so, yeah.
But should you literally interpret it as wearing copper?
Now, the weird one, you can, when it's rose gold, okay, I look really good in copper. I can pull, like a copper penny lip, I love. Rose gold is another one. That rose gold, is kind of that in between where I can wear rose gold and I think it looks okay because it's got that pink to it that cools it off a little bit, I think, or just it smooths out the gold a little bit. But if I wear like straight up gold jewelry, it looks really weird on me. It doesn't look right. So copper and rose gold are a little bit middle of the ground. But yeah, but I'm just saying like really easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you wear silver jewelry, you're cool tone. If you wear gold jewelry, you're warm tone. And you'll probably notice that with your makeup too. And if you haven't noticed it, you will now. You'll be like, oh, I always wear gold jewelry and I tend to like warmer makeup. And when I wear cooler makeup, it looks weird on me.
And amethyst?
Amethyst is...
What if you have no metal? You don't wear any metal jewelry. You just wear stones.
You know the answer to this because I know you went to art school.
That doesn't mean I remember anything.
It's purple.
Okay.
Amethyst is cool.
Yeah. All right.
It's unless it's a very warm reddish amethyst. But anyway, so number 9, Snow Lit Shine. Well, Frosty Face, Snow Lit Shine are pretty much the same thing.
It's just one is like the Snow Lit Shine is kind of like
they're saying this is more minimal.
The minimalistic.
Minimal makeup doesn't have to be boring. It can shine like a full face of blush color shine. Gives your skin time to rest from heavier makeup routines. Okay, that's nice. Perfect for the season. It combines the idea of snowy, luminous aesthetic. It does look like a lot.
Less.
It looks like Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
With a lot of lashes.
I like it.
I do like it. I like the idea. This is an inspiration from somebody, which I can appreciate. It's not just like, oh, we want to sell this, so you should do this. Perfect for season because it combines the idea of a snowy, luminous aesthetic with a radiant glow. He took inspiration from the sunlight that reflects off snow and applied the glittering brightness to the face. Think about minimalist, clean skin, translucent sparkles on the eyes, full lashes, and glowing lips. I don't know about the full lashes. I would go a little more simple with the lashes.
Yeah, but if you're going I guess if you're going with such a minimalist look, that's got to be the one.
Then it says glowing lips. I would like pick one. The lips. The lashes.
The lashes kind of make it pop because if you
I like the lashes with the highlight.
If you did this look without the dark severe lashes, then you would really like
look
have
washed
that.
out.
That actress that just is like the very pale blonde haired. Doesn't matter. I'm not even going to go down this road. But I wish I could remember.
Where you look like you're albino.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're kind of albino looking.
Yeah. Yeah. It would kind of come across as albino if you didn't do the.
With the lashes. Yeah. Okay, so I do actually like this one. I'm not going to roast this one because I like it, and I like the inspiration because that is a cool inspiration. Sunlight reflecting off snow. Yeah. Because it does look like it's like you're kind of imitating. I love that, and I love winter sunrises. Mm-hmm. I did some really cool photography in our yard when we used to have snow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There was this gorgeous snow and the sun was coming up and it was like just glittering across the top of the snow. Yeah. And that's kind of what this eye thing is. And I like that as an inspiration. Tilda Swinton, yes. She's very and she doesn't wear lashes. She's very blonde lashes.
So I think, that there's anything wrong with that look. What I'm saying is though, I think that the dark lashes are to make it look like a more made up look than just a...
Yeah, so it says either do a light contour on the eye or leave the shimmer alone. So you want to pick and choose what you're doing with it. Finish with mascara and a colorless lip plumping balm, like Candy Glaze. So you can do like a colorless lip balm. Skip contour and bronzer. Keep your focus on your eyes. Apply shimmery topper shade on center of lid. I like that. I could do that one.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, number 10 we've heard. This is 10 out of 10.
Every year they have one of these.
Every year. Bold lips. In the past we did 90s lip. Yeah. The 90s lip, we had the Vamp lip. Mm-hmm. They were all bold lips. Okay, the Vamp lip, it's a bold lip. The 90s lip, that was a pretty bold lip. The vinyl lip, that was a bold lip. So, and this makes sense though. If you typically wear a lot of black and gray in winter, wear a bright lip. A bold lip is a great way to make a statement during winter when fashion and weather can feel more muted. Bold lips are perfect for season in contrast against pale and sallow skin tones, blah, blah, blah. It brightens your complexion. Now, it says think crimson, deep berry, or vibrant Barbie fuchsia lips paired with minimal understated makeup elsewhere. Daring and sophisticated. So the Vamp one that we saw,
Right, Vamp
that
one.
you just had, it was very similar to there. It is.
Except for
That.
it's dark, and this was also very
that one, the
much.
Vamp lip. But look how similar. I mean, it's like very minimalist makeup with a dark vampy lip.
Right.
And they're just saying this one is a bright lip instead of a vampy lip.
Right.
But it says a bold lip is a way to make a statement. So whether it's a vamp lip, what I'm saying, or a vinyl lip, those are all bold lips. You know what I'm saying? So it says Crimson Deep Air, blah, blah, blah. It's daring, sophisticated, ideal for making a strong style statement in the winter months. So, I mean, but again, like the bold lips thing, that's like every winter. They could say that they say this kind of thing every winter because you're like, oh, you're wearing, muted colors, you're more pale, do bold lips.
Yeah,
because nobody wants to have like super pale lips in the winter necessarily because you're already looking kind of pale, maybe.
Right. Plus,
now,
you want to moisturize.
What's interesting about all this too is a lot of these trends really apply to people in states that get winter. Like if you're in California and in the South,
you're probably not
like you probably look the same.
You're not doing frosty.
You're
face.
not like you're not doing frosty face in California. I mean, it might look weird because you're probably tanning still. Yeah, people are tan. Because I'm thinking like, oh, in the winter you're really pale. Not the people I know in California and down south, and maybe I'll give you this. Like it rains the most in January in California. It's rainier, but it's not like you're not in the Northeast where I am, where it's dark at 4:30. Right now the sun is down at 4:43 in the afternoon. Yeah. And it doesn't come up again until after 7. It's 7:30 or 7:45 in the morning, something like that. We're in like the dark part of the year.
Depressing.
So it's depressing. Everybody has seasonal affective disorder.
So you gotta have vamp lips.
So, and not only that, it's cold. It's in the 20s at night, and it warms up during the day here, but you can kind of, like I said, it's dark more. So it's like we're kind of like we can get away with doing all this darker, bolder stuff. But I think if you're like, down south, California, it almost feels like you might not need to be doing all that. And you're a little perkier too. Like it's all of this is about how you're feeling. Like it's cold and frosty outside, and you're bundled up, and you're pale, and you're drinking your cocoa. It's like. Are they though? Like most of the country, not all of the country, is like getting snow.
A lot of
winter.
the country isn't,
Especially
especially this year.
Where this really all applies is like Wisconsin, Northern Michigan, Minnesota, the Dakotas, Wyoming. I have a friend in Wyoming. It's in Colorado, the Northeast, like Maine, Vermont. All the places that really see a lot of like. Or even upstate New York.
You think you got a lot of bold lip styles in Vermont?
Yes.
I think Vermont. I think Vermont is
balm. Lip balm one.
No, I think I'm going to go with Vermont is Snowlit Shine. Yeah.
The Snowlit Shine, I think, is the official makeup look of Vermont.
Yeah,
yearly.
You heard it here.
Yeah, yearly.
All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to go through and I'm going to give guys rating on.
Okay, quickly we'll just go through.
Okay, Frostface, like it a lot. I'm a '90s guy. The blue the frosty blue everything was where we were at back in the days. This, of course, combined with what you wouldn't have seen in the 90s, which is bushy eyebrows. But I love bushy eyebrows. I love 90s eyebrows too, but I love bushy eyebrows. I like that look. Lady in Red. To me, they didn't explain enough of why this is different than the other red lip one.
It just said pre-Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So red lips. Everybody loves red lips. That's great. If you want to get attention, put red lips on. You'll get attention. Yep. Mood makeup, love it. It's probably the best one of the year.
Yep, I like that one. Yeah. I actually want to do a couple of these.
Do it.
To go with this video.
Okay.
You'll see them coming later. Soft ombre lips.
Soft lips are fine. You might as well just, if you're going to do lip color, just do the big frickin' red lips. Do red lips. Statement eyeliner, it's great. I don't even think it's a makeup trick. It's not a trend. Statement eyeliner a trend.
It's a classic.
It's classic.
Yes. Jewel toned eyes.
I don't care. Yeah, too made up from that
And
is actually
guys,
from a guy's point of view that looks super high maintenance. Too made up for me.
And you're not going to notice.
I'm sure somebody
you're not going to
likes
go,
that,
ooh,
yeah.
jewel tone.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody likes it. I don't. Doing gold, great. Yeah, whatever.
A little slippery.
Yeah, a little slippery. Yeah, it is.
Slimy.
It is on the more minimalistic look, but it's the slimy version. It's the shiny, greasy
Jeremy doesn't
version.
like too greasy or too shiny or too glimmery. Yeah.
So, next one, Snowlit Shine, love it. Yeah,
I like that.
I mean, I like minimalistic, and if you want to throw in some eyelashes, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
both lips is the same as the
same old.
Yeah, same as the second one, where it's like it's big lips. Yeah, big red lips. Can't go wrong with that. That's fine. And so that was an unimpressive and fairly derivative list of things. How about you? What are your favorites? Or
I agree with you. The frosty face one, it's okay. And I'm a cool tone person, so I mean, I like it, and I do love. I've really gotten into. Like frosty blue shades again and stuff like that. I think it's really cool.
I think that the frosty face one is just kind of it's the same thing. But it's like combining the frosty eye shadow with that with the frost like face, the cold face.
I think I like it better than that whole like trend of like the red blush across the nose.
But it has a little bit of that.
It has that, but they're doing it with frosty instead of with all rosy red. Right. Lady Redman, I love the mood makeup.
Yeah, me too.
I love the mood. My top ones, I would say, are the mood makeup, Snowlit Shine.
Yeah.
Those are the two I would do. If I was gonna do
of that, yeah,
if I'm gonna do 2 looks from these 10 on my channel, I would do Snowlit Shine and mood makeup. And then a third I would do frosty face.
Yeah, I think mood makeup number 1 for me, frosty face number 2, and then Snowlit Shine like just under that. I strangely enough compared to the 2 of those, the Snowlit Shine and the frosty face, drama wins out a little bit in those 2 looks for me.
See, so my top one is mood makeup. My second one it's the opposite of your 2 and 3. My second one is Snowlit Shine. My third one is frosty face.
Well, we're pretty close.
And we're close. We just flip flop. Yeah. I think I like the Snowlit Shine because it's a little coming for me, which is crazy. A little more understated. It's a little more minimalist.
Yeah.
And also, from an age point of view, if you are not this girl and 16 to 25, when you're in your 50s and you're trying to do frosty face, it can really wash you out.
Well, sure.
The older you are, you really have to be careful with doing like all these frosty cool things. Because you already are frosty cool.
Right.
Like, you've lost a lot of the warmth in your face and everything. So, like, I love when my hair is really, really white. You know, when I tint it, I bleach it and then I tone it so it's really white. But that also washes me out so much.
Also,
so
obviously,
the more I do, the more cool I do, the older and the sicklier I look.
Right.
So, but, like, taking
I think that, like, probably, too... Obviously, frosty face and mood makeup are probably more for white and Asian girls.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, I mean, not that anybody couldn't try to, rock it, but I think that, probably.
And that's the thing, too, is like, I mean, they do have a good representation. It's like white girl, black girl, Asian girl, white girl. So they do have a nice representation of different.
Yeah, I'm just talking styles in general. Obviously, like red lips, anybody can do that. Anybody can do that.
Yeah. Pink frost.
That's a white girl thing.
Yeah, that's a white girl. That's a pale white girl.
Straight up white girl thing.
Yes, such a white girl thing. Soft ombre, anybody could do.
Anybody could do it.
Yeah, statement eyeliner.
Anybody could.
Jewel toned eyes.
Probably more of a darker skinned girl thing.
Yeah. I can, or a very dramatic goth girl thing. I love doing crazy. I've done some crazy jewel tone eye things that I love that are some of my favorite looks. But
in
they're
terms of,
very
like,
extreme looking when
yeah,
you're
and-
pale and you're
yeah,
a white girl. They're
yeah.
you got to be really into the drama. And you got to be, not let the makeup
this is
wear
everyday.
you gotta
They're
like
selling
own
this
it.
as everyday fashion.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Dewy gold is like I said,
I think that obviously that's more of the Asian and white girl.
and
probably
it's somewhat, like I said,
Middle
maybe
Eastern,
olive skin, like Latina. There's kind of something for everybody, but and like I said, okay, from an age point of view, the worst ones for anybody who is older, and by older I mean even over 30.
Sure.
Is frosty face is harder to pull off the older you get.
Yes.
Lady in Red is classic. There are
Anybody
little
can do
old
it.
ladies who are 90 years old who
Sure,
wear red
yeah.
lipstick. Mood makeup.
Into the 30s, but still,
I could pull off mood makeup.
Yeah,
but
it is.
you have to tweak it. You have to tweak it. If I did mood makeup like hers, it would look ridiculous on me.
Yeah.
Because she has like a real pink lavender eyeshadow and
Which is kind of a strange dichotomy of makeup. Because it's a strange thing that when you are younger, like the model in this picture, you can pull off these heavily made up looks, and
it looks pretty, but it's like I'm just looking going, I think I would look ridiculous in that. Not ridiculous. I could pull it off. Would I feel great in it? No.
Yeah.
Would it be the best makeup for me? No.
Yeah.
But I can do my version of this.
Right. This is a highly made up look, but somehow they've managed to make it to trick even a person like me that doesn't like highly made up looks into liking this look.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is.
It's the balance. It says. It says bringing a joyful balance to it. It's like and I think it's also, there's a wing and lashes, but it's not overly done.
She looks like a Christmas sugar plum.
Yes, it has like a sugar plummy kind of thing. Pink frost, I could do, but I would have to do it not too frosty. I always say this too, like she has no wrinkles.
It
she
looks
has
like
no
chewed gum to me.
Bubble gum. Yeah. And the frostier you go, the frosty face, the pink frost, the frostier you go on, the older you are and the more texture you have in your skin, the frost, and I talked about this in another year, it just emphasizes every line.
Isn't it funny how 4 years ago, though I will say this, 4 years ago, bushy eyebrows was labeled as its own trend.
Yes.
And now every single one
everybody's bushy eyebrows.
Yeah.
Soft ombre lips is easy. That looks good on everyone. Statement eyeliner. Okay, here's my caveat about statement eyeliner. If you have hooded eyes, if you have small eyes, if you have to be careful with how, and that's what it says on here specifically. It says the strength of the look comes from lining both upper and lower, creating a shape that works for your eyes.
Yes.
So that is a very that's basically like do eyeliner, but what works for you. So how is that a trend? I mean, because not everybody could. I could wear that eyeliner; it would look great on me. I have that shape. I could do that kind of eye shape, but a lot of people can't do that because they don't have that eye shape.
Right.
And if you do line your upper and lower, it can make your eyes look smaller. It can close them in. So it
can make you look like a poisonous snake.
Yes. Jewel tone. The older you get and the darker of shades you wear, again, it can age you more. Also, the darker shades on your eyes, if you don't highlight them correctly, like she's got the light in here, and if you do too much dark, it also closes your eye off and makes them look smaller.
Pretty much
like older.
Unless you are exactly her.
Yeah. Or Beyonce.
Yeah.
Basically Beyonce.
Which is she can rock this look.
Dewy gold is I mean, I think any age can pull off the dewy gold thing.
Sure.
But
a little shiny for me.
Yeah, again. A little. Yeah, you got to be careful. Again, the older you are with the glimmer and the shine.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, it's like you're putting a big spotlight on all your lines and wrinkles. And I keep threatening to do a video where it's like doing everything wrong. And like doing all the stuff I say not to do. Like don't wear frosty lipstick if you're older. Yeah. Don't wear liquid frosty
Yeah.
eyeshadow on your lid,
Yeah.
get a lot of wrinkles on it because it's just she's got no Snowlit Shine. She doesn't have nary a line on her. And
Yeah,
it could be
and I
Photoshop.
think, pore size is a big
pore
one
size.
too.
Yeah.
If
Like,
you're shiny with
if
like
you have-
larger pores,
if you have
it is-
textured skin,
yeah.
if you have maybe you have acne scarring, things like that. If you have any kind
That's
of
not
acne
even an
scarring
age
and you
thing,
put a
that's,
highlight, what happens is the shine
Yeah.
highlights everywhere you have lifted texture in your skin. So she would go like this, and you would see the light bouncing off all the little bumps from her acne scarring.
Yeah.
So I had to do her skin very matte.
Yeah.
So that it played that down and smoothed it out. It softened it and diffused it. If you wear one of these like frosty face Snowlit Shine things and you have
It's
acne
gonna-
scarred skin or wrinkles or whatever, it's like, hello, it's like walking with a magnifying glass and a flashlight on your skin, and it doesn't look pretty and it makes you feel self-conscious. But you can still do some of the shine things, but you have to be really picky choosy where you put them. It's always safe to do an inner corner right here.
Yeah.
And do like the gloss on your lip. Or you could do a little bit on the tip of your nose if you don't have acne scarring or anything on your nose. You could do a little bit right here. And there's also a rule like you don't want to go too high with your highlighter because then if you do have crow's feet, you're highlighting your crow's feet. So you got to keep it.
I saw, not to
like,
go off
you
on a
don't
tangent here, which I like
You're
to
going
do,
to.
and I always do
Well, you
anyways.
say bold lips again too.
But-
Anybody can do that.
Yeah,
so.
anybody can do bold lips.
So yeah, there we have that. Let's go on a tangent.
So just real quick one, in regard to what you
do you
were saying.
have a quick tangent?
Yeah, I'll try to keep this one tight. So over the holiday season, I was at the mall, and that's the only time that I'm ever at the mall.
We were
and
at
I
the
was
mall.
passing a store that I will not
Say
name.
the name of.
But they had one of the big fancy sort of backlit
Display. Window display.
Yeah, window displays, and they had a picture of a model, and I think she was probably looked like she was like somewhere in the neighborhood of. Dutch-esque like type of thing. But she was probably in her late 30s and clearly picked as a model to represent that age group. But so she had some crow's feet and she had some freckles and a little bit of
She was real.
darkness. She was real. But it was I'm sure they did some makeup on her, but clearly it was flat makeup and it was extremely understated. And there's very little to no contouring. And it reminded me about how in so many ways, just presenting yourself as natural, is really such it's very hard to screw that up in a lot of ways, and in that sense it's the only thing on her that was really done was obviously a nice haircut and a blowout. It wasn't even some style. It was when you just kind of address those few small things. I think that it can just sell the whole package so well.
I know what you're saying. So what?
And
what
doubly
you're
so
saying
for
is,
younger women
yeah,
too. But
what you're saying is the more made up you try to be, and the more you try to fix everything.
Yeah.
And the more you try to cover
More it
everything
just sort of
up.
draws attention
And
to everything.
you're drawing attention because you're let me throw everything on.
And then when you don't do any of that, and you
it's
just
almost like
have
you're creating a mask.
and then
as
you
opposed to just being yourself.
Yeah, and then you just have your kind of just more your blotchier kind of regular
You're
skin
more natural.
and your crow
Yeah.
feet. The first thought that somebody's going to say is the first thing they're going to say. They're from a guy's standpoint of view, especially, you will trust me. A guy's going to notice that natural beauty.
Yeah.
They're going to notice. They're going to be drawn to that.
Yeah. Wow, it's
But-
1 a.m. right now as we're recording this.
1:01.
1:01. Ooh, okay, we gotta stop.
All right. Well,
that
that
was enough.
was a good one.
Yeah, I will put links to our previous years below if I can find them all.
and if you haven't seen them, check them out because you'll start to see the
Go through. And another suggestion I have is look up Winter 2024 makeup trends. You will get an entire page from
ads.
Ads. Yeah, you'll get all these. It was Town and Country even had one.
Town and Country.
There's every like
should have done
Allure
the
had a
list,
list.
yeah.
I was gonna do the Allure list. They had red lips on theirs. They had a couple.
Yeah.
But what else I find is interesting is, like I said, nobody agrees on what all the trends are.
Yeah.
Every list, I looked at 3 different lists and they all had different stuff
Yeah.
on them. They had some crossovers.
That's why you
the
just
red
got, we
lips, some
just
of
try
the-
to find
Yeah,
some
we
sort
find one
of
that
authority.
that kind of, we find one that, like, I usually find one that I haven't seen. Some of them were so repetitive from past years. I
Yeah,
couldn't
that it
even deal
wasn't
with
even
them.
worth it.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not even doing this one because I think it might have been the Allure one. It reminded me so much of previous years. I'm like, we did all this in other years. I can't. I'm like, well, that would just be a video of me yelling at Allure.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't think I'm going to do that list. Not to shout out Allure, but I think I was kind of really not impressed with their list of winter 2024 trends.
I don't think that there's much more to add
Nope.
universally.
Comment below if you're going to try any of these. Wait, comment below with what you think is the worst
Yeah,
one.
for sure.
Your best and worst.
Best and worst.
Yeah, best and worst.
Which ones you would actually do.
Yeah.
Whether
any.
you're going to or
Or
not.
none.
Or,
You
yeah,
could say
or
none.
But what, like even just as a thought experiment, which one is the closest one that you would do? That you
Or
would
maybe you're going to look at it and go, yeah, like what I said, that's not even a trend. I do that year round all the time.
Yeah.
Like some people wear a bold lip year round all the time. It's a very French girl thing to being a
And for
snooty,
sure,
European
most people
type.
do the statement eyeliner.
The statement eyeliner thing.
For sure.
Every goth does that.
Yeah.
Every goth girl does statement eyeliner or whatever it's called.
If you do
Like-
the mood makeup all the time,
Yeah, that could be a thing too. It's like,
DM me. And,
don't say that. No. They will. No.
But like which one of these are actually like approachable?
Something, yeah.
Which ones
Well,
are actually ones that
Yeah,
you
the
would do?
statement eyeliner, every goth girl on my Instagram feed wears that year round, every single season,
Yeah.
year round, year after year.
Yeah.
It's a classic. It's not a trend to us.
Yeah.
In fact, I had a hard time doing makeup without this all these years, and then I just started doing like, okay, I'm not going to do a big giant.
Well, it's an easy
eyeliner.
one to do too, and it's
Yeah.
referenced by the fact that I think probably
It's
a
a
lot
classic,
of young, like teenage girls, like
Yeah.
that's the first one that they
Yeah,
really
yeah.
break out of their shell with.
Yeah,
you
the
know.
big eyeliner.
Yeah,
And
I mean they're not doing freaking
yeah.
jeweled eyeshadow. Or anything,
I really
you know.
I really see like the jewel tone eyeshadow being like the least popular.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
think that one is straight up makeup
tone eyes.
video or like makeup
if you're doing it for
industry.
Instagram
yeah,
or TikTok, you're doing.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't see. I mean, I don't know. Let me know below if you wear jewel toned eyes every day and wear them out.
Yeah.
Because I think that's probably the least one that people would do. Also, easy to mess up. Also, messy.
Yeah.
Also, when it wears off and it smudges, disaster.
Yeah.
A lot of these you can get away with all day. You don't have to touch it up. If you don't have a really good base on your eyes, an eyeshadow base and glitter glue and, finishing spray, all this stuff, like you do jewel toned eyes, let me tell you, when you start getting tired through the day and you're wearing jewel toned eyes, you look worse and worse as the day goes on.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, it just, you look more and more, and I know because I've done a couple of crazy eye looks and things. It was in the last, a couple of years ago, a few years ago. And I've done like wear tests where I've done a short or something going, well, the eyeshadow's still on, but man, it does not look as good when I'm that tired 8 or 10 hours later. I'm not looking pretty. It's like the eyeshadow might still be there, but it doesn't look as like boom, fresh.
Right.
The jewel tone eyes are like, do a gorgeous jewel tone eye, show off the color, take some Instagram pictures or do a TikTok, whatever, and go, I look so pretty. I dare you to walk around with it for 10 hours on with the jewel tone eye.
Literally.
For one thing, you'll go, God, I'm so tired, and you go like this, and you're like, and your jewel tone is all over your finger, and you go, oh my God, I'm so tired, and you go, oh crap, I forgot I was wearing emerald green on my eye, and it's all over your hand. I've done that. That's why I know. Anyway, okay, thanks for watching. That was our annual reviewing the trends. We use trends. trends. In the title, it's going to have
Trends.
because
It's some makeup.
it's some makeup that they say is a thing.
Makeup.
Makeup that some people who sell magazines and online
Right.
websites say is a thing.
Right, right.
And let me know what you think of that too. Do you think this is all these trends? Are they just, they're all makeup artists who are saying these are the trends. Who is creating the trends? Is it the company?
I sometimes, after reading, after this being our fourth one, I wonder if it's even makeup artists saying these are the trends, or if it's writers that partied too hard over Christmas and quickly whipped together a makeup trend for winter video.
You know what? I went to this party and this is what people were wearing, so these must be the trends. I mean, I know they do. Some of the lists really do lean heavily on what's going on TikTok. But anyway. Okay.
We're out of here. Winner of the year, mood.
Mood one.
Yeah, mood makeup. Mood makeup.
Yeah. All right. Mood makeup. Try the mood makeup. Let me know if you tried. I think I'm going to do a mood makeup video, and I think I'm going to do a snow one because I kind of like those.
That sound good?
And I think I'm going to wait until it snows to do the snow one. So I can do a photo shoot outside in the snow.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, blip, 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 that, all the usual things. Bye.